just whenever you're ready.
Want to call it?
Action.
Acting department, take one. Hello, my name's Iain Davie. I'm the programme leader for the Acting in English programme here. You're going to be required to put in an audition for us at the acting department here at Edinburgh Napier University. And the reason we need to do that is it's the best way of actually figuring out whether or not you can act. We can teach you the skills, but really it's down to you about your innate talent.
Your personality.
Genuine enthusiasm for the topic.
Your skills and abilities, and from that you'll be able to see how amazing you are.
Once you put in your application, you will go to the admissions department, and then if you can be considered for our programme, we will look at you for an audition. You'll be sent out an email with some more information about what we require for your audition. We asked you to do a self-tape audition, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second, but it comes in 3 parts, and it's the same for both acting in English and stage and screen acting. So the first part is a Shakespeare monologue, and we will send you a list to choose from, and that's good for you because that means you don't have to rummage around. You can find a speech that you think you can identify with, or you think you can bring something forth with. Do what's on the page. Don't do another Shakespeare speech that you maybe know. Pick something that's on the list. The second thing we want you to do is a devise piece, and in the literature that we send out to you is something about yourself, but not literally about yourself, something that maybe interests you, or a subject matter that you find fascinating, or something that you feel connected to that you can write about. And that should be about 2 minutes in length. Of course, you should write something that can show you off at your best and your acting skills at your best. There's no right or wrong about this, but I don't really want to see something that's maybe your worst incident that's happened in your life, because that's not acting, that's you just telling me a horrible story. At the end of the day, you want to write something that's going to make you look like a good actor, something that you can do well. The third thing is a song. Now, this will probably scare some of you. We're not looking for West End singers. We're just wanting to hear the quality of your voice while you sing. So it's 16 bars, so that's kind of like a verse and a chorus. Now, the tip about the song is you should pick something that's maybe like a musical theatre song or a folk song, because they're good to sing and act through. It doesn't really matter what you pick. I've heard people sing Happy Birthday just so I can hear what the quality of their voice is like. But think of it as an acting job. The text is there and acting through the music. Pick something you can sing well that fills you with confidence. Don't pick the song that's got the big high A that you're never going to get to. Pick the thing that you go, yep, I can sing that really comfortably, even under pressure. The big thing about all 3 pieces is, as I said at the beginning, they're looking to see, can you act? Can you live in an imagined world and make me believe you're that person? Pick stuff that's gonna make you look brilliant. Don't pick stuff that you find hard or you can't do, because it won't make you look good. It's not like diving, where you get extra points for technical difficulty. Less is more. So when we say 2 minutes, stick to the 2 minutes. If you start going over 2 minutes, you're probably going to start to show your weaknesses, not your strengths. Learn it, inhabit it, and you'll be great. But if you're really in it, and you're really believing what you're saying, that's what makes a really good self-tape. Now, we'll send you some more information about how to film a self-tape, but think about things like, what will the camera use? Well, the camera probably is your phone. It's going to focus everything for you, it's going to sort the exposure out, so just use your phone. Have a neutral background. That always helps, so if there's pictures on the wall, just take them off the wall. It keeps the focus on you, which is what we want to see. In terms of shot size, it's probably about the shot size that I'm sitting in right now. Imagine that the other character is just off camera, just off the lens, so you can imagine that you're talking to them. Think about lighting. Where's the lighting coming from? We can see the person's face, it has a little bit of interest, and it makes you look good. The good thing about self-tapes is you can do it again. One tip I would give you about that is you don't really want to be doing much more than 4 goes, because it gets a little bit stale after that. So just try and think about learning it, getting it right, practicing it with somebody else, and then going to do the self-tape. It will come across much better. You can video the 3 things separately, but please put them into a single audition tape and then upload it to YouTube on an unlisted setting, and then send our administrator the link so that we can watch it as staff. That's basically all you have to do. Now, when we come and look at auditions, we might be able to offer you a place straight away, which will be brilliant, but we might put you on a recall list, which basically means that we really like you and we're just trying to hold places just to see what other people are coming through so that we can leave potential spaces for those people. But if we have asked you to do a recall, it will be a modern speech of some kind, about a minute and a half, that we'll ask you to do, and that will give us a chance to review you, and that means you've done something very right in the first edition. So for contextual applicants, you'll get a chance to work with a couple of our current fourth year students who obviously have been on the programme. They'll be able to help you with advice on what you pick, your audition technique, in deciding what type of material to use, and advice on how you're actually delivering it. It's a really useful thing to kind of have a chat with these people because they've been through it themselves and they absolutely understand, and you also get a chance to have a chat to them about what the program's really like, and they're very nice people. I know them personally, so if you do have that opportunity, I would advise you use it. It's pretty easy, it sounds daunting, but give yourself plenty of time to do it all, and I'm sure you're going to show yourself off at your best. And I look forward to seeing your auditions when they come through.